the love is already there. You know, we associate cooking with love, but you not only have taken the responsibility to love the people you're cooking for just by giving them a good taste, you've gone the extra. And I know it's true because I've eaten your food. I'm not over here puffing it up. I've eaten your food. No salt. You've taken into consideration. Now, did you have these physical challenges yourself, or was it just the responsibility and the love for the people that you cook for?
It's the responsibility and love for the people I cook for. Um, and genetics is real. And genetically we didn't have all these problems until our ancestors had to go through the great trials and tribulations that they did. Was forced to eat things that was not edible at the time, not meant to be eaten, and it caused a lot of genetic issues when it comes to high blood pressure, diabetes, when it comes to um, the bowel tracts, the intestinal tract. I'm sorry, the intestinal tracts, and how we process food. It started a lot of different things in us, and losing excess sugar. So therefore, the way that we taste things is different. When we say, oh, like Kool-Aid, for instance, people put a whole bunch of sugar in Kool-Aid, but
Yeah,
not
yeah, back in the
understanding that
day.
it don't take that to taste. It don't take that to have flavor. It don't take a whole bunch of sugar or salt for you to know what things taste good, you know? And just like it's alternatives to it's other ways to bring sodium, because salt is sodium, but it's other ways that you get other healthy ways that you can get sodium from other than direct salt.
Hmm. And that's true because I'm gonna tell you something. Remember when we talked? The question I asked you after I ate your food was, "Is there a difference between yams and sweet potatoes?" Because you had them. I think you had them labeled as yams, but they tasted perfect. Because I'm not into the sugar stuff, man. I'm really not into
Hmm.
it. I don't. I didn't have your mac and cheese because I don't eat cheese. I'm 50. I don't do dairy. Um, I stay away from the fried foods. Is really a minimum. Maybe once or twice a month now. I'll do some wings or something like that. But I told my girl, I said, look, my man's got the baked food over there, smoked, barbecued. Well, there was no actually, I didn't have no barbecue sauce. I really don't do that either. So this was right up my alley. This was right up my
Hmm.
alley. And to know that you even went a little further because the yams weren't overly sweet. You taste some yams, and it's like,
Hmm.
man, you just feel
They
your
taste like
you feel
sugar.
your glucose shooting up, man. It's like, whoa, my God,
That's what I get complaints about my yams not being sweet enough, or my sweet potatoes not sweet enough. But I'm like, to each his own. Like, if
No,
I
I love
don't
them. I
take,
love them.
I
I
don't,
love them.
the funny thing is, people critique me because they say my food is not don't have enough salt on it, don't it's not sweet enough. I'm like, that's fine. I respect that. To each whoever your taste buds tell you that you like, that's what you like. But it's thousands of people that like mine, so I'm cool with 4 out of 1,000 any day of the week. At least I understand that I'm doing this the most healthiest way I possibly can, and I'm trying to help people eat better and understand that you don't have to pile a whole bunch of sugar. You don't have to pile a whole bunch of salt. You don't have to do that to get good flavor. You just don't. So that is something I learned in school, in culinary school. I learned the science behind cooking. Like, I learned that you can bring out more flavor in the meat cooking in intense heat. And I don't know if you ever looked at any of my cook videos, but you'll see me playing in fire, like literally playing in fire. You know what I mean? But the intense heat is what brings the most flavor out. And I learned that from the Asian technique of high heat cooking, because they don't even use salt. They just use very high heat and
So
other seasonings, and then they food tastes really good. The food that's in actual Asia, not Americanized Asia.